Underground crypto, breaking stereotypes, diving deep into the world of crypto hype. A passive mainstream, they're on the rise, educating the masses, open our eyes. Underground crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey.
Welcome back to Underground Cryptos, where we deep dive underground cryptos, your tiny micro cap gems, high potential, high reward, high risk. Keep all that in mind. Could be a coin that you really see blast off and you wish you would have got in when it had a tiny market cap. And it could rug pull and you might be glad that you never got into it, but you probably wouldn't even know about it. So how many coins rug pull and you never knew about it, never invested, not even on your radar? Trying to bring some of these things to your radar. Now everybody today at the time of recording, Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dive in this space. Nothing too crazy. Haven't broken any key levels or anything like that. It's not a TA channel, so I'm not going to go deep into the TA, but as you can see, I got TradingView down here. I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin, because when Bitcoin starts to, tank a little bit, your coins are going to go down. That can't scare you. If you already invested in something in the last couple of weeks and you're down a little bit, don't necessarily sell it. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't really tell you what to do, and nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice, yada yada. But a lot of times they recover pretty quickly, or they recover eventually. It depends on what kind of investor you are. Are you swing trading for, trying to hold a coin for a week, or are you trying to hold a coin for a year? Those capital gain taxes are a lot lower when you wait over a year, so you might want to keep that in mind. Today we're going to be doing Elosys. We're on our favorite no-name exchange, GGX. We'll click markets. It'll automatically take you to spot. Click new listings. My voice is giving out on me, guys. Bear with me. You go to new listings, and we're doing Elosys or Elosys. Not really sure how I'm supposed to say it, but that's how I'm saying it for the sake of this video. We will go right here to the green gecko, and you will see that it is down 13% today because Bitcoin's down. 13% on these tiny altcoins is really nothing to bat an eyelash at. It's nothing to be worried about. 38.5 million max supply, total supply. I thought this was interesting. It looks like it's fully vested, which means all the coins that are going to come into circulation are already in circulation, meaning there's not a group of investors or creators who, people who established coin holding a bunch of stuff to dump it when the price goes up. So that's good for the project overall. 24-hour trading volume. This is more of an example because it changes day to day, but about 49,000, 50,000, not terrible. Fully diluted valuation, 3 million. Take that for what it's worth. Now we come down here under contracts. If it's multi-chain, there will be multiple chain addresses here. It just has an Ethereum address, so it doesn't really seem like it's multi-chain. Then you got your websites, your white paper, the Explorer, their social medias, and we come on down at the bottom. It will tell you where to buy the coins. We got it from a GGX, so we know it's there, but it's also on Uniswap v3. Turning off the notifications. I'm going to get it right one of these days, guys. Still new to YouTube, so like, share, subscribe, all of those things, more appreciated than you could ever know for a small channel. And yeah, still have a few things to buffer out, a few things to get better at. So we'll come right to their website, elosys.io, and looks like they have a thing here where you can buy it. I see it says testnet, so I'm wondering if it's still in testnet or if they've come out of testnet. That can be kind of important as far as how far along that they are. So, it says your transactions, your sanctuary, privacy perfected. A decentralized blockchain delivering truly anonymous, untraceable transactions built on POW, which is proof of work, consensus, and ZK snarks Data Protection Protocol for Total Confidentiality Zero Knowledge Proof. These zero knowledge proof are these ZKs, because that's what ZK is really standing for, zero knowledge. Snarks is, you'll hear ZK rollups, ZK Snarks. I'm trying to remember what the one we did the other day was. It was like a ghost ZK something. ZK is zero knowledge. Anything else is how they're adapting the technology of zero knowledge. And this has to do with how the blockchain runs, how it communicates with itself. It might be a little bit more nerdy than some people want to get into, but it is a good idea to understand what these things are, so when you deep dive your own coins, you know what in the world you're looking at. I thought this was really interesting. They're just giving you some basic breakdowns like the ticker, the consensus, the privacy, wrapped ERC20. So we mostly covered most of those things, and gives you some more techie information about the blockchain itself. If you wanted to know that, you know where to find it. Partners, this is always interesting because like Uniswap, it's listed on Uniswap. Is that really a partner? Are they really backing them, or are they just allowing them to list their coin on there? Some of these I've never heard of, like Floors or Dex Screener. Same with CoinGecko. Is CoinGecko really a partner of theirs, or are they just listed on CoinGecko? Because CoinGecko lists everybody. So you have to really think about that. Are they really partners, or are they just listed on there because that's what those places do? It says, we care about your privacy. Elosys secures each transaction through encryption, protecting sensitive asset details from public scrutiny. Arguing that you don't care about the right to privacy because you have nothing to hide is no different than saying you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say. And that is from Edward Snowden, controversial figure there, but you know if you know. So it's a L1, it's a layer 1, it's proof of work, AI, ZK Snark. I'm not really sure what the bar is, like it's half AI maybe, because it's only halfway there. I'm not really sure. And is it 90% a layer 1, or is it 100% a layer 1? Not sure. Okay, so they do kind of answer what I was saying earlier. You have the testnet. Oh, the testnet is coming soon. So like we're not even in testnet. That's interesting. Definitely would want to know when at least testnet comes out. So they are, again, a lot of these coins are brand new. This coin is brand new. Why use Elosys? Uncompromised privacy. It seems to be their claim of fame here. The ZK Snark technology ensures maximum security across our platforms. Full decentralization for all of my people in crypto who are really about decentralization. They seem to be aligning up with that narrative. A robust global network of miners and nodes ensuring censorship, resistance, resilience, and privacy for everyday crypto transactions. One day I'm going to learn how to read, guys. An Elosys account providing you with a set of keys enabling readers only access to transaction history. What else we got? They got some frequently asked questions here. What is Elosys? My frequently asked question would be, how do you say that properly? A decentralized blockchain delivering truly anonymous, untraceable transactions built on POW, consensus, and ZK Snark data, protecting protocol for total confidentiality. I feel like that's exactly what it said at the top of the website. So, they're recycling their words here. Why build a new privacy coin? That is a great question. In essence, it's about functionality and widespread adoption. Unlike existing privacy coins constrained by limitations in privacy or accessibility, Elosys embracing the highest standards through cutting-edge zero-knowledge technology. Now, there's a lot of other privacy coins, Monero, Pirate Coin being probably some of the most popular. They are definitely targeted by your governments and your SEC and, wherever you are in the world. They probably don't like privacy coins because you can do stuff and they don't know what you're doing. Yes, there's probably some people who are money laundering and things through those type of coins, but at the same time, there's probably just a lot of people who don't want the government in their business all the time. Why privacy is important, I don't even know if we really need to read that. If you don't like having privacy, well, you're going to love where things are headed nowadays because you have no privacy. We're not even going to read that one. How do you safeguard your privacy? ZKP represents a groundbreaking tool in cryptography, providing proof of honest computation. One day I'm going to be able to read. Leveraging ZKPs, we created confidential transactions that conceal the sender, the recipient, and amount while ensuring validity of the transaction. Every transaction on the Elosys network is private. Details remain hidden unless the account owner grants read-only permissions through view keys. So it sounds like if you wanted to view a transaction, me as the person who did the transaction would have to give you some kind of key, some kind of code that you would be able to do that. You can subscribe to their newsletter. Again, when you're looking at a lot of these coins, it's good to subscribe to newsletters, join Discord, stuff like that, that you might catch when things start to move. Because maybe this coin's not really ready to move and do anything crazy, but 3, 4, 5 months from now, it might be. And that looks like that's the website. Let's click white paper. Hopefully it doesn't try to download me something. Oh, alright. So apparently that was the white paper. It's kind of laughable, I will admit, because a lot of times the white paper is far more detailed than that. So context and definitions, usually where they define some definitions here. We're not going to get that deep into it because I feel like a lot of you guys feel like I'm just talking big words at you. You might not really know what I'm talking about, so I don't want to lose you here. I'm not necessarily a techie, nerdy kind of person, but I have learned a lot about a lot just from being in the space and following certain people every day who do lives and cover the news and stuff like that. You do learn a lot. The longer you stick around, the longer you listen to people. So now we jump over to Twitter. They got 45 posts. They got 2,058 followers and 0 following. That's a good ratio, and that's a good amount of people joined in December 2023. That was not that long ago. And their last post was February 22nd. So, that was yesterday. That's not bad. And it seems like they're decently active. They are decently active. Their posts are pretty decent looking. Engagement seems to be all right. I mean, 6.4 thousand. They're getting some better engagement than I see on a lot of other, other things. If you like privacy coins, this might be one to keep an eye on. That's definitely the niche that this is in, is privacy coins. Now, I usually give a gut rating of a coin, and I will do that at this point, but I do want to point out my gut rating is about price go up. It's about how likely is this to find some adoption, get listed on bigger exchanges, have a higher market cap, and make you some money. I would have to give this a gut rating of like 4 because the narrative around privacy coins is not really that friendly as far as the government goes and things like that. So all it takes is for them to be targeted by the SEC and have an SEC law case. Now, I don't know where this coin is out of, and that makes a big difference when it comes to being targeted by the SEC. Like if they're in Singapore or something like that, they might not care at all what the SEC thinks or says. Well, with that, guys, that'll be everything. I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter so I can just get through them quickly and get some exposure to these coins. Again, GGX is our no-name exchange. Markets automatically take you to spot. Go to new listings. You can find all of these coins here. If you would like to do some deep dive, or if like the thing I didn't read earlier, if you want to go read that yourself, the definitions and context, then feel free to do that. Thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe. It means more than you could ever know. Crypto Ron out.